What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NFL DFS contenders for Thursday Night Football on FanDuel. It's the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. I almost said the Atlanta Hawks, and then I almost said the Atlanta Braves. Neither one of those would be the correct Atlanta teams. It's neither here nor there. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, and let me know in the comment section who are your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. Now, we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Russell Gage, Nick Folk, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, and Damian Harris on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It is time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to Jakobi Meyers, who has finally found the end zone. 10,500 for Meyers. He's projected for 10.5 fantasy points. The Patriots are 6.5 point favorites in Atlanta with a 47-point total. This is the number 4 offense at PFF going up against the number 31 defense. You're not going to find many matchups better than this. Now, Meyers isn't a crazy ceiling guy. 3% chance to go for more than 25. He's got a 7% chance to be the optimal MVP, so you can probably get there in that 22 range. 32% likelihood to just be optimal at the flex, so 39% chance for Jakobi Meyers to just be in the optimal lineup. That seems fine, but it's not all that different than the 3 and 4 spot. But number 1 and 2 are just so far and away ahead of everybody else that it's making everybody look really similar. At number 4, I'm looking at $7,500 Mike Davis, assuming Cordarrelle Patterson does not play, projected for 10.5. The Falcons are 6.5 point dogs, as I mentioned, 47-point total. This is the number 10 offense, so good, against the number 13 defense, which is the average. So nothing too crazy from a matchup perspective. Again, Mike Davis, not a big ceiling guy. He's like the running back version of Jakobi Meyers to a degree. 1% chance to go for more than 25. 4% chance to be the optimal MVP. But as a value proposition, 43% likelihood to be in that flex spot. That gets him all the way to 47. He's the second best non-quarterback on this slate behind my number 3 guy. And that number 3 guy is 12K Kyle Pitts, who is projected for 12 fantasy points. Same matchup that Mike Davis just had. We talked about that already, so I probably don't need to repeat it. 4% chance for Kyle Pitts to go for more than 25. A 9% chance to be the optimal MVP, plus another 40 at the flex spot. It's possible that this is where the focus lies from a defensive standpoint, at which point kind of gets a little scary for Pitts, but again, even at like a 20 fantasy point performance, Kyle Pitts is going to be very, very useful and potentially the optimal MVP. So I love getting to Kyle Pitts. He's the best non-quarterback of the day. In at number 2, we have Kyle Pitts quarterback, $15,500 Matt Ryan, projected for 16.5. Bit of an underdog here, but at least he's at home, so we know the throwing conditions will be normalized a bit. 13% chance to go for more than 25. But a 25% chance to be the optimal MVP, and another 49 at the flex spot. So 74% overall. That's a monstrous number for Matt Ryan. You can see he is well ahead of Kyle Pitts, and yet still not even that close to my number 1 play of the day. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman, and let me know in the comment section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are. And please go check out No House Advantage, the presenting sponsor of this video. Use that promo code Awesemo and get that extra $25 on that first deposit. Closing it out at the top, number 1, Mac Jones, 15K, projected for almost 19 fantasy points. In an absolute dream matchup, it really doesn't get better than this. The second worst defense in a dome. What more could you ask for? 20% chance that he goes for more than 25. 41% likelihood that Mac Jones is your optimal MVP, and he matches that at the flex. Another 41. 82% chance overall Mac Jones is in the optimal lineup today on FanDuel. You're going to have a very difficult time building a credible lineup without him. But you want to pay close attention to the ownership while you do so, because you might be able to find some inconsistencies. But either way, unquestionable, if you're playing cash for sure, Mac Jones is essential, and he is the number 1 play for today. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday Night Football. Patriots and Falcons. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Check it out. Good luck today, everybody. Win some money. I'm back again tomorrow for my top 5s for Sunday's games.